Jai Gurudev, welcome to Connect with the Divine with Paramahamsa Sri Swami Vishwananda. Paramahamsa Vishwananda is an enlightened, God-realized spiritual master. His mission on earth is to open the hearts of mankind, and through his Bhakti Marga organization, he helps spiritual seekers experience and cultivate a very uniquely personal relationship with God. The Sanskrit word bhakti means love and devotion, and Bhakti Marga is the path of living and loving the divine in daily life. One way to do this is through chanting the name of God. This practice is also known as japam. Chanting is a very simple yet powerful practice that has been used for thousands of years. Ancient saints and yogis have called upon the power of chanting to help calm the mind and to attain higher states of consciousness. Many different spiritual traditions use chanting as a way to connect more intimately with the source of life itself. Chanting the Lord's name invokes His divine presence, and chanting with love helps you to realize Him within your own heart. You will notice that Paramahamsa Vishwananda is using a string of 108 prayer beads called a mala. A mala carries the vibrational energy of the divine name and helps to keep track of the repetitions. Paramahamsa Vishwananda will come online in just a few moments, and when he does, he will invite you to chant along with him for approximately 15 minutes. After the chanting is finished, he will lead everyone in a very short guided meditation to support Mother Earth. Once the meditation is finished, please sit quietly for a few moments to enjoy the effects of your japam. When Paramahamsa Vishwananda comes back online, he will give satsang by answering your spiritual questions and revealing timeless truths to help you rise above the challenges and fears of today's world. It is very rare to have such access to a living master, and it is even more special to have the opportunity to learn directly from him. We hope you enjoy your connection with the divine.
Have you ever looked into the eyes of a spiritual master? Come and experience it for yourself. Look into the eyes of real, unconditional love and let it open your heart. Paramahamsa Sri Swami Vishwananda is a God-realized master who lives in constant union with the divine. He lives at a place in the heart of Europe. It is called the home of the Divine Mother. From here, he is now giving what is called darshan online so that everyone can benefit. Darshan means divine sight, but simple words cannot do justice to the incredible experience of seeing and being seen by him. Look into the eyes of unconditional love and let it open your heart. You can now have your own experience of this divine master from wherever you are. Feel it for yourself and let love return.
Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhajaman Shri Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhajaman Shri Radhe Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhajaman Shri Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhajaman Shri Radhe Shri Radhe Shri राधे
Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhajan Shri Radhe
राधे राधे बोल श्याम श्याम बोल
Radhe Radhe Bol Sham Sham Bol
श्री राधे राधे बोल श्याम श्याम बोल
Radhe Radhe Bol Sham Sham Bol
श्री राधे राधे बोल राधे राधे बोल राधे राधे बोल राधे राधे बोल
Radhe Radhe Bol Radhe Radhe Bol Radhe Radhe Bol Radhe Radhe Bol
श्री राधे राधे बोल राधे राधे बोल राधे राधे बोल राधे राधे बोल
Radhe Radhe Bol Radhe Radhe Bol Radhe Radhe Bol Radhe Radhe
तप्त कांचन गौरांगे राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये श्री राधे 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 राधे
Radhe 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 Radhe
श्री राधे 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 राधे
Radhe 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 Radhe
श्री राधे 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 राधे
Radhe 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 Radhe
ओ राधे कृष्ण गोविंदा गोपाल भज मन श्री राधे
Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhajan Shri Radhe
ओ राधे कृष्ण गोविंदा गोपाल भज मन श्री राधे
Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bhajan Shri Radhe
श्री राधे श्री राधे
Shri Radhe Shri Radhe
ओ श्री राधे श्री राधे
Shri Radhe Shri Radhe
ओ श्री राधे श्री राधे श्री राधे जय श्री राधे
Shri Radhe Shri Radhe Shri Radhe Shri Radhe
ओ श्री राधे श्री राधे श्री राधे जय श्री राधे
Shri Radhe Shri Radhe Shri Radhe Shri Radhe
ओ राधे 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 श्री राधे
Radhe Radhe Radhe
श्री राधे 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 राधे
Radhe 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 Radhe
श्री राधे 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 श्री राधे
Radhe Radhe Radhe
श्री
Radhe
राधे
Radhe 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 Radhe
श्री
Radhe Radhe Radhe
श्री राधे श्री राधे 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 ओ राधे कृष्ण गोविंदा गोपाल भज मन श्री
Jai Gurudev, everyone. So let us chant the divine name. Today we'll chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. We'll just do one mala itself. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Now, let us meditate a little bit on this mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, close your eyes, inwardly chant this mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And focus upon your third eye. Visualize a small candle flame-like. And in your mind, keep chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And look deeper in the middle of the flame. Look in the middle of it. Let your mind be absorbed into the flame itself. And let the brightness of that flame become bigger and bigger, more shining. Now bring that light to your eyes, right one first, then to the left one. Let this light purify the sense of sight. Bring the light to your nose. Let it purify the sense of breathing. Bring it to your mouth. Let it purify the sense of taste. Bring it to your ears, the right one, then the left one. Let it purify the sense of hearing. Now bring the light to your hand. Let it purify the sense of touch. Bring the light to your feet. Let it purify your path. Then bring the light to your heart. And let it shine more brightly throughout your body. You are shining that divine light. Feel your heart, feel the love that you have inside of you. And chant with me. Asato ma satgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. as time is very short, so we'll go directly on the question. Jagopal will ask you a question.
Dear Guruji, when God incarnates, why do people around him forget his divine nature? Like when Yashoda saw the whole universe in Krishna's mouth, or well, when all the gopis and gopas were around him.
Actually, you see, when the Lord incarnate in this world, he come not for his purpose, he come for the sake of others. And Bhagwan, you see, is so merciful. Like you said, like Yashoda saw the universe in the mouth of Lord Krishna. The gopis and the gopas, of course, they continuously experience so many miracles around Krishna. You see, Bhagwan didn't come, like I said, for his sake. He came to have this relationship with his devotee. And he wanted that his devotee open up to him, come close to him, and build up this relationship with him. So if they will perceive him as Bhagwan himself, like the Supreme Lord himself, they will never be able to have that relationship with him. If Yashoda will remember that he saw the universe in the mouth of his little boy, 3 years old boy, do you think she will be able to see Krishna as her little child? No. That's why Lord Krishna have to cast his Maya upon them and make them forget, so that they can have that relationship with him. That's what he long. He don't long for name, fame, glory. What he long for is long for that love, that relationship. And they're so beautiful. Once the gopis asked Krishna, they needed to go and give food to one sage. I think it was sage. I can't remember his name. So he was around, on the other side of Yamuna. Vashishta, I think. Yeah. And they didn't know how to go because the Yamuna was flooded. So they went to Krishna, and Krishna said, okay, listen, go to the bank of the river and say to Yamuna Maharani, if I am brahmachari, let me pass. And then they were looking at Krishna in a very strange way. You, no way. So, but they did, as Krishna said, they went to the bank and the Yamuna opened up. So they went and feed Vashishta. So after finished, they wanted to return. They asked Vashishta, how would it cross back? And he said, look, it is Agastya, no, Vashishta. So if, say to Yamuna, if I have not eaten, make way. And I said, but we just fed you. How did you say that you have not eaten? So they went, and as the sage have said, Yamuna made way. So they went to Krishna and they were very confused. They said to Krishna, look, Krishna, we know you very well. So you said that you are celibate, but you're not. How come? And yet the other, Vashishta said that he have not eaten when we have given him all the food, and he have eaten all of them. And in front of us, we saw. And then Krishna was laughing and said, oh yes, this Vashishta, because actually he have not eaten anything. Because when he was eating, he act as he was eating. Actually from childhood he just feed me inside of him. So he eat for my sake, because of my relationship with him. And then the gopi said, but what about you being a celibate? And Krishna said, look, I am not interested with your body. My relationship is with your Atma. Whatever I do It's for the sake of that relationship. Your Atma longed for me and I came. And I'm having that relationship because of that. So you see, Bhagwan, whatever he does, it have a deeper meaning behind there. And he don't do it for his sake, he do it for the sake of having this relationship with the devotees, with the gopis, with the gopas. That's why, you see, to eliminate that difference between him and them, he cast his Maya upon them so that they can't remember these Leelas. Because otherwise these Leelas were stuck into the mind, not like nowadays. Nowadays, you see, you need to have Leelas so that people, their mind can be changed. But that time it was a different time. And also nowadays itself, for a devotee, for those which is seated inside of the heart, they don't care about anything outside. They care only one thing, to love their beloved. Like I said, you see, the love of the lover is never enough. The lover will always feel incomplete, He will always, even as much the lover gives love to the beloved, the lover will always feel that I have not done enough. I have not given enough love to my beloved. And it is for that relationship, and it is for that aim that Bhagwan cast his Maya upon, so that they don't remember it. So this is the reason, in spite of having, all of them having such great, wonderful experience of Bhagwan, but yet they could not hold upon that. 5 minutes later, they forget about it. So even those which were, let's say, Duryodhana, all the bad ones also, they also was in front of Krishna. They also have heard all the wonderful Leela of Krishna. But because they were centered so much in their fear, in their anger, into the tamas quality inside of them, they could not perceive that the Lord himself is in front of them. Like Krishna said, chapter 9, verse 24 of Bhagavad Gita, said, but I am the enjoyer. I am the Supreme Lord. In essence, but people doesn't know me. They don't know me because they're so much into their own drama. They don't know me. That's why they will have to come back again to realize that I am the essence of everything. I am the essence of all the devas, So the Supreme Lord, which is even within you, if you don't realize him inside and build your relationship with him, that's what he longs, that inner relationship, he wants you fully, not only go to the temple or when you go your meditation or your sadhana, only that time, but you say, yes, I feel close to God, No, it's not that. You want him only short term, according to what pleasing to you. You want him only when you need him. But he don't have that kind of relationship with you. What he wants you fully. Not short-term, but long-term relationship. And because due to that long-term relationship, sometimes, he make you forget about it, so that you can build it. You take your time step by step and advance towards him. So that's why he make them forget about his divine nature, due to that relationship itself.
Guruji, you say that we are the observers, and that what is really feeling sadness, joy, worry, sorrow, and so on is the mind. So what is it then that feels love and longing for God?
Actually, both is the mind that feel. Love is also the mind, but it is not the mind which is based upon the lower quality. I say when we talk about love, when we talk, let's take, for example, the feeling of sadness, joy, worry, sorrow, misery, all this stuff. What happened to you, to your mindset? When we analyze that, we see that the mindset is everywhere. You know, it's not only part of your mind which is worry. Your whole being is worry. It's not only part of your mind which is feeling sorrow, misery, but the whole. You are in a depressive state and so on. But when we look at, for example, love, we said love comes from the heart. Actually, the heart is not the physical heart. The heart is also a process of the mind, where all your good quality reside. The longing for God, the love, the compassion, that is also in the mind. But it's called the divine mindset. So that's what Krishna said, when your mind, when it is controlled, it's your best friend. When your mind is uncontrolled, it's your worst enemy. So you see, he's not talking about two minds. He's talking about only one mind. But that mind which is under control, it's not jumping around. It's not chanchal like a monkey jumping from one thought to the other. No, for your meditation, for your sadhana, for your chanting, that mind have been calm, and that mind have a certain goal, and you're focusing upon that goal and marching towards that goal. That mind is your best friend, because that mind, from that mind, there is a part, the seat of the divine which awake. This is what make the mind itself become divine. So there's no two minds, there's only one mind. But yet, you see, in this world, when we like to hang upon all the sadness, worry, fear, what will be in the future, what will happen, forgetting that, you see, death will come and consume everything. Soon or later, that beautiful body will be eaten by worms. All your wealth will be taken away by others. It will not be forever. That what you want to keep forever, it will never be. The only one thing which is eternal is your Atma. There's a beautiful story, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, was giving satsang every day. Early morning, 5 o'clock, he will be with his disciple and he will sing the glory of the Lord and he will give satsang. So in the crowd, there will be a little boy. Every day he will come and stood there. Everybody will enjoy, but he will stood quietly in a corner. So as days pass on, Guru Nanak Dev Ji saw him standing there in the corner and observing what was happening. So after the satsang one day, Guru Nanak Dev Ji went to him and asked him, said, "My child, listen, your age, you're so young, you should sleep by this time. Why you come so early? Or you should be playing with children of your age. Why you come so early?" So the answer of that boy, touched Guru Nanak Dev Ji. The boy said, my mother asked me to bring wood for the fire. So fresh wood for the fire. So I brought wood and I put it inside the burning wood. And as I put the big log inside the burning wood, I was observing that the little branches, the little offshoot branches, dry branches, they were burning very quickly and they fall down and finish, disappeared. But whereas the big one, they stay longer inside. So, saying to Guru Nanak Dev Ji, he said, I fear that I will die also very quickly. just like the little branches burned and fall to dust. I fear that my life also will burn and finish. That's why I came and listened. I don't know what will be tomorrow. And this is the reason that, you see, people go to bed, with the hope that they wake up the next day. You don't know what will happen at night. Your heart can stop, finish. But yet, what have you achieved in life? Majority of the people, you see, they go in their life, with their own drama, thinking that they are happy. When you see this world, what is happening nowadays, you ask yourself, where is real happiness to be found, That's where you have to turn within yourself and rediscover who you are truly. That will bring that true happiness inside of you. That will bring the transformation from the mind, which is running always in the outside, running towards worry, fear, and so on. That mind will transform itself into divine. That's why Krishna said to Arjuna, let your mind be upon me. Do whatever you have to do, but let your mind and your intellect be upon me. So never forget that God is with you, and this, everything around you is pervaded by only His essence. Quicker you realize that, quicker you will have that real joy inside of you. Jai Gurudev.
Minutes a day will help you to create an oasis of positivity and divinity in your life. We invite you to submit questions and learn more about Paramahamsa Vishwananda and his Bhakti Marga mission by visiting paramahamsavishwananda.com. Thank you for joining us today. Please join us again for another live Connect with the Divine session every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 o'clock Germany time.